Hopefully you have audio. Anyone else tell me, do I have friggin' audio? Before I play my song. Derek, audio? Yes? No? Derek, what up? No sound. All right. Here we go. No sound. Okay. Great. No sound. Fucking guy. Okay. Settings. I got audio. Thank you, Alan. Alan saved me, man. All right, we got sound. We on. Thank you, Georgie. Appreciate that. Fat belly. So hilarious. Sounds good in Geordie land. Right on, brother. Fucker. Cool. Thanks for coming out, everybody. It was another wild week in the world. Everything's fucking crazy. UK going on some level of lockdown. I don't know, man. Fucking thing. This shit's never going to end. It seems like, I don't know. It sucks balls, but we don't have to worry about that shit here tonight in the pub. Have a drink, have a smoke. Thanks, Anna. Just chill out. Fuck, we can talk shit about whatever you guys want. I think I have the link in the description below. I can't see the description, but I believe it's there. Thank you, SOS. Not sure what that means, Derek. Is that I know save our ship or shit on a shingle, which would be cream chipped beef. US version. How's the weather over there? Rained yesterday, beautiful today. Smoke on the water, super easy. Hunting hunter. Yeah, I hear you. Is it confirmed that was a picture of him passed out with the crack pipe in his mouth? Yeah, Annie, I will have you. Just, let's not have any overtly racist shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just trying to have a mellow time here. So, let's see. She's quick on the draw, that one. Hi, Martin. How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. I think I just got a message on Twitter. It just sounded like a really old person. Oh, thanks, Martin. You liked it. Oh, it looks like possibly Martin posted a link to this. What's up, Mr. KillC1? Let's see here. Yeah, Manzi, I hear you, man. For kids, this could be a big part of their life. Black top, right on. Yeah, I found it in the back of my drawer today. I'm like, I got to start wearing different fucking shirts or no one's ever going to be able to tell each week apart if I'm wearing like the same 3 shirts over and over again. So got to start switching it up, man. It's like school pictures. Can't wear the same shirt every year, you know? You look like a moron. There you are. All right. So, yeah, she's going to be on, Alan. Hi there.
Cheers. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine. Drinking.
Good.
Second lockdown coming here.
Oh, yeah?
So yes, they already talk about it. They say they want to prevent it, but when they say they want to prevent, they actually want to do it. The lockdown prevents the lockdown, Something
right.
like that. Don't ask me.
Hi, Aphid. What's up, buddy? Remembrance Sunday will be canceled too. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, interesting hat for you, Anna. It's quite a happy hat for your tastes. But oh, right. So you're playing it.
This Jordan hoodie, 5
Yeah.
euros. I was in the flea market today.
Oh, nice.
It's from US. US is also US. Direct import.
Very nice.
Yeah, we have a military base, and their relatives make these flea markets each week. They bring the US stuff over here and sell it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Blind Fury says Disney is putting warning labels on old animated movies. I wonder. Fuck, who knows? Some of those old movies had some stuff in them that people today would find to be offensive, I guess. Yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking dumb, but whatever. Not my concern. Pretty good show this week by the big dog and Graham, I thought. Anna, he cut loose on you for a while, which was pretty funny. Hello?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry.
All right, good.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I don't remember what it was about, but you have a business to run, so I understand that I have to watch my mouth a bit. Yeah, understand.
Exactly. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, good. And he was right in the end. Yeah.
Thank you. That's good to hear. Could have made thousands off of this show.
Yeah. No, but you can chill him. That sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Can't have.
You know this beer? Do we have it in the US too? It's white beer.
Low and Weiss? No. We have Low and Brow, which is absolute piss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that sucks. But this is white beer. It's much better.
White wheat beer?
White beer. Yeah, there's some living stuff in it. I can't explain.
Unfiltered, yeah.
The process is still going, yeah? There are germs in it. Germs, like German, yeah?
Yeast. It's still fermenting in the can, so it can probably raise alcohol percentage, yeah. That's cool. They leave a little sugar and a living yeast in there to keep the fermentation process going. Right on. Yeah, what an intro. I know. Lately, I've just picking a song on the guitar, but yeah, what do you think for an intro? Who knows? Maybe OPP by Naughty by Nature. Who knows?
Yeah, I like your playing. I cannot play any instrument.
Right on. Yeah, thank you.
You could rap a bit, yeah? I like rap and hip hop. You could do some rap.
Yeah, I could try. I mean, it's kind of hard without a beat. But guitar works. So
it's really nice though.
Thank you much. I appreciate that. Today I was gonna play. I played Kanan in D, and then I was gonna do Beethoven. But these fucking guys telling me I had no sound. I never fucking. I couldn't I can't concentrate. You know. Here, come on. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I gotta copy and paste this. Okay, copy. Come on, paste, you motherfucker. Paste.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, guitar works. Thanks, Manzi. Appreciate that. Yeah, all right. I hear you. A little REM. It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, it's seemingly fitting for the times, man. Fucking France had, I don't even want to get into it. Public Emery. Fucking autocorrect, right? Public Emery. Yeah, that's Emery board on the nails. Hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Got Boys to Men. That's a good one. I could sing all 5 a cappella parts by myself. That would be fucking incredible. I can't even sing one.
Okay. So music is your passion, yeah? You deal with music a lot. Do you do music for a living?
No, I did play in. I've played in many bands, but Yeah, not anymore. I'm a little too beyond the fucking band thing at this point. Like a lot of people
Honestly.
figure it's
Mhm.
just going out playing at bars. It fucking sucks. I have
Yeah,
more important things to do with my time. But I always play guitar. Good
yeah.
couple hours a day if I can, especially on the weekends.
It's an unstable income, right? You don't know. You make maybe $50 or $500. Next day you make 20. You have no real. You cannot plan, right?
Yeah, and I never really did it as a income. It was more just for fun. I did it. I was in a
Yeah.
band. We
Mhm.
played 80s acoustic songs, just all acoustic 80s music. Duran Duran, Men at Work, all that kind of shit.
Ah,
It was
yeah, man.
fun.
I remember. Down Under, no?
Yeah,
Was it
Down
name?
Under, Mad World. They had a bunch of good tunes.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good.
I remember that. It was like drinking.
Yeah. Public Enema, Public Image Limited. Yeah, they're a good
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
PIL. That's Johnny Rotten, right? I
I'm not
think
sure. I'm
from the Sex
so
Pistols.
honestly, I don't really know. It's just I remember some melodies, but it's all a mix. My memory is a bit gone. Yeah, from
Yeah,
drinking and so on.
yeah. Cup of tea. I wasn't really going to bring that up, but it's not exactly a cheery story, but it did happen. Apparently,
I take a beer and I come in 1 second. Yeah, just mute
yeah.
myself. I'll be back in a second.
All right, no problem. I put the link in the chat here. Some skanks throwing themselves at you. Yeah, there wasn't that many skanks, honestly. Gnarly Barkley, crazy song. Nobody told me there'd be days like this. Strange days indeed. Most peculiar, mama. Love some John Lennon. John Lennon certainly had some communist ideas, but he's very talented music man.
Do you know any German singers and bands besides Rammstein?
Uh, no.
No. Okay.
Was Motorhead from Germany? No, no.
Modern Talking. Dieter Bohlen. You know
What?
Modern Talking. Modern
No,
Talking. It's techno.
no,
Blah blah. He was a gay man. Dieter Bohlen. No, doesn't matter. Um.
nothing.
No, Sido and so on. German rappers also not.
I don't own any records. Everything I have is digital, and I don't have CDs or tapes or anything like that anymore. So,
Also I don't. I copied everything to a computer and then I sold it off.
mm,
I still have too much. Everything is full with chips, you can see.
huh.
Everything full. Yeah, I have too much stuff. Yeah, need to
Yeah,
remove
right.
that.
Thanks, Aphid. Hey, Aphid, if you want to come on, feel free to click the link in the description.
Am I the skank who throws herself at you, or
No,
you
he's
talking?
saying if I was in a band that played on Saturday nights, the groupies who would be
Okay, I thought, oh my god,
yeah.
I didn't throw myself at
No,
you.
no, you're not the skank. David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff, best German singer. He's American though, but
Is he not an actor? I thought he was an actor.
he is, but he does some really cheesy music, and he's actually quite popular in Germany.
Ah, that's Schlager. Schlager. That's like mix of folk music and pop. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Das Boot, Kraftwerk. Das
Kraftwerk,
Boot.
yeah, that's Kraftwerk, please. When I hear German words with English accent, it's like you put a needle in my heart. They're called Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk, yes.
Yeah. The R we don't pronounce the R so prominent, yeah. Yeah, they're a techno group. They was they from the 80s, yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is this true? Is this true? Can you see that?
Yeah, I read that. I don't know. The German government is not to be taken to court. It's no. They should
Not true.
resign. Maybe. There's all the time. I know that's also in Austria. There are some proceedings, court proceedings. Curfew. I don't know about the curfew. I think it was in April and May. We don't have that
Okay,
yet, but it will be. It will come for
I
sure.
got you. The curfew. Yeah. Is that strongly enforced? You couldn't go out and just walk around?
There was the police. They would arrest you and ask you what you're doing on the street, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to do that. We did so. We were
Here's
off
the
school for a long time. Sorry, excuse me. I interrupted you. What did you want to say?
Can you read that? That's to you.
Yeah, of course I can, but I don't know if it's a real Johnny Walker because I bought it in Bulgaria. The taste, no, it's not really what it should be.
Yeah.
Something else. But anyway, it's good. You can drink it, yeah.
Counterfeit bottles with labels are quite a big business around the world. That's a way that people make a shitload of money.
Maybe that's what they smoked. It's a smoke. I smoked something before that, and there's no taste to the beer, no taste to the whiskey. Maybe it's okay, but my taste buds are gone.
Would you smoke a cigarette?
Something.
You don't have to answer me. I know.
It was not all the thing. It was something else. Some legal high, you know what it is? Not CBD. We have some. It's called spice.
Spice.
Yeah.
Isn't that the shit you see people like fucking running around naked, fucking doing crazy shit on the internet? Like,
I didn't go naked. I just.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
I got you. Sorry to hear that, George. Hopefully you feel better, my friend. House of the Rising Sun.
Ask me anything you want. You see, you have now you have only me now. You can also the chat. You can ask me anything they want now.
Yeah, go right ahead. Ask her. Not in a gay way. Yeah, no, thanks, Manzi. House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, I'm going to have to work. I mean, I know the chords. I just wouldn't want to hack it out. But are you on Twitter, Manzi Munster? I'm not sure if we follow each other. If you are, if not, find me and follow me, and I'll learn that. Fucking fat belly. You are a dirty bastard. Spice is zombie food.
It depends on this. It depends on where you get it. The people that I know, they make it themselves. This mix, yeah.
Yeah.
So they just sell it. To be honest, yeah.
Sure.
They sell it on the train station.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is it? Do you know what the chemical is?
It's something that the Chinese. It's a fake THC, like the same that is in cannabis, I think.
Synthetic THC.
Artificially made.
Yeah, they give that to cancer patients over here. Hey, wow! I just sent him a little DM on Twitter, and bam, dude is quick.
Okay.
Bam! What's up, buddy?
I was just waiting for the invite. That's all.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Never wait.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
Right on.
Hanging in there. Best I could do.
Why is my volume all the way down?
I don't know.
Yeah, your volume is low. I don't hear anything.
Turn the volume down on this thing over here. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Weird. Yeah, no. Any chance you're gonna get a pair of headphones, microphone? Step it up enough.
I had money. My account is minus €500. I have to. I don't think that I can afford that.
I hear you. Yeah.
But when I get my salary, I will see if I can buy something. If I steal something. Yeah.
Here's a question.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mungo the Down syndrome dogger. Okay. There's a question for you, Anna. You get a picture of that.
I see that. No, weed is not legal anywhere here. Prostitution, I don't know, it's tolerated. Because prostitution, there are many who are forced prostitutes. And police is on top. They protect those who, how's it called, the pimps. So Prostitution is not legal, but it's tolerated. Weed is illegal because it's a threat to pharmaceutical companies, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't, as I said, I don't have a relationship to weed because I don't really smoke weed, but it should be legalized. Many people
Damn right.
support. For pain patients and cancer patients, it's really important.
Yeah, and just for people like me who like to get high, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really hurt you like alcohol has the potential to, So
As you say in German, how should I say, there's a saying here, von irgendwas muss man hin werden. From something you have to die anyway. It doesn't matter if it's alcohol or whatever.
right.
Because you will die anyway, who cares? But you're right, alcohol destroys the liver, yeah. The liver is, I don't know, it's not got good results. As I saw in the last blood test. But anyway.
Aphid, you got any shows coming up, man? You planning anything out?
I don't think that they've all been played yet, so I wasn't.
Okay, so I saw number 4 last.
Oh, did you? It was on Tuesday? Or
I thought it
watched
was.
it? Did you hear it on the radio or did you watch it?
Watched
Oh, yeah.
parts, I
Yeah,
haven't.
but on the radio part, I don't think that it's like a weekly. I think it just keeps replaying the old one. The original,
Oh, I see.
The original 2. I think Hayden isn't too concerned about the radio show right now. But yeah, the 4th one, that was the last part with Graham. No, I haven't done anything since then.
Cool. Anything on the docket coming up?
I mean, if something comes about, but why you want to do a show, Smokesteve?
With you?
Yeah, let's do one. Let's do a live one. Didn't you say you want to do a live one?
I guess. I mean, I don't see the difference.
Oh, it'd be different.
Maybe like a little bit later would we be going for like live views or more like views after the fact?
I try to keep my expectations low.
Okay. So we could do one like after 9 or something then my kids in bed and shit, like after books are done and stuff like that. Then we could really rock it out.
Right. The roof.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm right underneath my kid's bedroom, so. But I could always go up to the old Aphid in my office. I used to do. That's where I did my live shows. I put the green screen up behind.
In your office.
Back at like my shop where I make a living.
That's cool.
So I could go up to the old Aphid Lip studio. This is just the corner of my basement that I took.
Okay, I have a big house.
It's I mean, you're just seeing like 10 foot by 5 foot, so I don't think it's a good representation of
the
size.
I have only one apartment, 2-room apartment.
Huh?
I have a 2-room apartment.
Oh,
neighbors already knocking that it's loud.
Right. Yeah, it's bigger than a 2-room apartment.
Yeah, that's it.
Are they saying it's too loud just because you're talking?
No, before that I listened to music. And here it's 12:30. Before I joined you, I listened to music, like techno and so on. It was a bit too loud.
Yeah, you really need a pair of headphones because you can crank the shit out of it, and no one's going to bother you.
Yeah, but I don't like this feeling, like having something. I don't know. It's like
Really?
having a in your ear. Sorry to say it.
Huh. Interesting. I love it. All right. I think I just got a. No, did I? Oh, cool. You are right on. Thanks, Mongo. He's already found me on Twitter. Menzie, I believe. Cool. I'll follow you, man. I don't want to keep looking at my phone unless I have to. All right, I don't want to be rude. We have a 4th guy down the bottom, but he is not on camera, which goes against the rules usually, but we'll have him on anyways since he's been on before. Hello, G.I. Joe.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
G.I.
Can
Joe.
you hear me okay?
Is it you?
Yeah.
That's
Can you hear
him.
me okay, Mr. Steve?
I can hear you. Yeah, pretty well.
Aphid, you're kind of low on the volume level for once. You're usually right in
Am
it,
I?
but today you're a little bit low.
You want me to talk closer to the mic?
Nah. Whatever.
Distorted. Well, yeah, I didn't know you had to have a camera. I gave up on the camera because the camera was always so shitty. You know, it's just like I look like it's like floating and everything. I tried it and I can't get it. So until I get something else, I'm just so I drop in and say howdy
No
to
problem.
Steve and Aphid. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Good,
G.I.
thank you.
Joe.
Good.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that my Liebchen? My Schnauzer? Hello, Collie baby. Anna.
Okay. Is that you? Really you? I thought you
Yeah,
deleted.
who else would it be?
I don't know.
Well, let's see. I can prove it's me because I sent you several messages. You sent me a bogus email. I tried to contact you.
I know. My email is
do.
gone. I
Yeah.
cannot use it anyway. Everything is
Yeah.
gone. My eBay
Oh,
account was linked to it. It's gone.
yeah.
It
They never
sucks.
went. I was the one who told you to get rid of the sunglasses and
Yeah.
get on camera regular.
G.I. Joe,
If you
you
want,
really
I give
you
you
really have
my.
something with sunglasses, with women wearing sunglasses, don't you?
If you want, you can. I give you my phone number. You can call me.
Oh, you
I
probably
don't
don't.
call
You
people.
probably don't want to do that.
I don't call anybody. That's long distance, man. That's
I know.
global.
We pay 2 cents for calls to US and Canada. 2 cents.
To Western Canada.
You're
Canada. I
muted,
know.
Steve.
I knew that. I totally knew that. No, I didn't.
I
Yeah,
know.
You can call it for.
I wanted to tell the Steve guy that so you know that last time when I was trying to talk to you guys and get in on the show last time, even though I only had one thing going on the camera, I'm looking at the steamer thing. I mean, it was like Echo City. I couldn't understand anybody, and you know the camera was so messed up. That's why I just went out and dropped out.
Yeah, you had some repeating itself, something feeding into itself over and over again on a like a mirror. You know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's happened to my brother before when he tried to come on. It was he had something opened, but yeah, it's bizarre.
I don't know.
Good to have you back, man.
I gave up on it, so that's why there's no camera this time because I was messing with it. And it's still the same. It's like, well, I'm not gonna mess with that. I just drop in and say howdy. So Aphid, aren't you out in the Bay Area? Isn't there a big fire up on one of the hills over there?
No, I'm in outside of St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Hold on a
far
minute.
from any bay. Mississippi, we got Mississippi Bay. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Alan, WhatsApp is free, so you can talk to anyone all over the world on WhatsApp for nothing. Same with texting.
Were you talking to me? If you were, I had somebody else in my ear. Sorry.
Nope, not at all. I was talking about Alan here,
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mr. Reader. Link is in the comments. If anyone else wants to join in, feel free. No biscuit tonight. Surprised,
Yeah,
but maybe.
what's up with biscuit vapes?
Don't know, man.
Where's
There's
the
been
old man?
times he's come on later. Where's who?
The old man.
Hayden?
No, the other guy. Safer?
Cipher this.
Oh,
For this, yeah.
he was bumping around in the comments before. He actually right here, dude. I don't know if you can see them or not, Joe, but there you go. Hey, G.I. Joe from Gorgeous George. Also,
I thought you died, G.I. Joe. I thought you were dead. Good at your life.
I just
Yeah,
got
because
sick
it
of fucking live
disappeared.
leak. I just got
That
sick
was
of
it.
live leak and pulled the plug on it. Fuck it.
Okay.
And look at it now. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, it sucks.
I still go on for probably 45 minutes a day, but it's not like the old days, that's for sure.
Well, I was going on with a VPN, and now I can't go on with a VPN to Live Leak anymore. I don't know. They've somehow screwed that over, so you can't get in with a VPN anymore.
Wow, that's a bummer.
And what's funny is Hayden does that trigger warning broadcast, or even this show, YouTube. Can't watch YouTube. I can't watch this stuff on YouTube because they tell me I have to sign in to see it. It's like, I ain't gonna sign into YouTube. I don't have an account.
So how'd you get the link to the show?
I got the link to the show through magical means.
You must have been on YouTube. You must be a liar. Gee,
I
You
can,
can see.
I
You
can,
can.
I can see the YouTube channel for the International Pub, and I can see the link to the show, but I can't watch it. I can't.
So you write it down or take a picture and then you write the link perfectly to
Yeah.
get on, basically, right? Because you can't.
I clicked it.
Oh, you can click the link. Okay, that ain't too bad.
I just can't watch streams on YouTube unless I sign in. They want you to sign in now.
I got you,
I
buddy.
don't have an account, and I'm not going to.
That ain't too bad.
So what's
Let's
up?
see.
Well,
Well,
talkative tonight. Am I messing things up?
no, actually, Martin was just down below. Where'd you go, Martin? Come on back, dude. I'll put you on. Getting close to Trump winning. I don't know about that, Fat Belly.
Yeah, I'd be willing to triple my bet with Graham by this point.
I offered a double or nothing,
Did you?
which would mean obviously I would take. Wait, can you do double or nothing if a bet hasn't even
No,
happened
I don't
yet?
think so. That's like if you lost.
Right. Yeah. So I would, like you said, double, triple, whatever. I'm
Right,
pretty
I don't
confident
care.
here.
Yeah, at this point.
But personally, if I win the bet, I'm going to tell him to reinvest the damn money in the show or the studio. I don't want it, you know.
I'm taking it. I'm taking that money.
That's cool. I couldn't. I know he's got a
he would
family
take
and
it.
stuff.
Well, that's what I said to him because when I was talking to him, just me and him, and then I was like, if you win, you're gonna take my money.
Right. Gladly give it to him.
So you guys really think that Biden's going to win and become president, huh?
No, I think that
No.
Trump is gonna lose.
Who?
Biden is dead already. He's like dead.
Yeah,
He has no like full of drugs.
He's
I mean,
not full of
even
it.
if he was elected, I mean, I don't think they'll let him stay there. They'll bring that Harris woman in.
Oh no, they'll keep him.
They'll
Nope.
who's they? He's gonna be the president of the United States.
The Democratic
Hey,
Party.
Martin. What's up, buddy?
Ride him and kick him out. That's what Pelosi's whatever bill she was working on is so they can deem a president incapable and replace him.
Hey, I mean, if you've seen he's more coherent and makes more sense than Trump does when he speaks. So it's a weak argument when I hear people say that. I mean, am I excited that he's going to be our president? No, absolutely not. But I think that argument is pretty lame.
Yeah, if you watch some of his old speeches, you can see he's definitely lost a step here and there.
Yeah. Well, he's like almost 80 years old. He's like
Right.
78 or something.
Yeah,
But he's still, like, as far as him compared to my mom, who's like a couple years younger than him, he's way more with it than she is.
right. But I mean, I'm a little tired of these old fucking guys.
Right.
But
why can't we just get somebody that makes sense and tells us the truth and is honest? Is that too hard to ask for somebody to lead the most powerful country in the world?
That was somewhat the point of getting an outsider who's not a politician, but didn't quite get the right one. But that being said, I like the idea. I said this before of having somebody outside of politics run the show. A businessman is a good idea. I just think they miscalculated him a bit.
I think
but
Mark Cuban would have done a better job.
It's possible. I don't know anything about him besides seeing him on Shark Tank, you know. How you been, Martin? How's your week so far?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thanks, guys. I'm really interested in what you're talking about. So who do you think will win?
I don't think there's a chance in hell that Trump's going to win now.
Yeah,
really.
It's not even. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be I think he's gonna. It's not just gonna be the president. I think the Senate. I think the House. Everything is just gonna go Democrat big time, which is not cool because then we're gonna have that we're gonna have that to deal with now, and we're gonna have to go back to all the BS that came with that. Because not that Biden is worse to the left than like Obama was. You know, it could be way worse, like with Bernie or even Kamala Harris.
Mhm.
But
Biden
Because
is
because
but I,
because what I hear, I tend to watch sort of more alternative stuff rather than the mainstream stuff. But what I hear is that Trump's still very popular.
oh, he's very popular, but he's very popular to such a small percentage of the population. But those
Right.
people are
Okay.
like, they're so into him.
yeah. That's
Right.
the
My
thing.
take
Right.
is
That's not
my
how
take
it comes
is
across over here. That's not how it comes across. I didn't realise it was such a nailed on.
Well, it's like 10. Well, here's the deal: like the whole nation, and you can disagree with polls or agree with polls or whatever. Which I'm not gonna say that they're 100%, but he's like 10 points or more in the whole nation, and then all these swing states that sometimes go blue or sometimes go red, sometimes go
Yeah.
Democrat, sometimes go Republican.
Yeah.
They're all, and it just takes a couple of them. I mean, even
They're all
Georgia.
going. They're all going Democrat at the moment.
Yes,
They're all
even
going.
Georgia, which
Okay.
Georgia, or even Florida or Texas possibly. I mean, it's crazy some of these states that they're saying could possibly go towards the If that happens, it's going to be the worst bloodbath ever.
Right.
my take is that it's a lot like 2016, and that's the people that were for Trump didn't make a whole lot of noise. We did
They
the
didn't,
same. I
but those
think.
polls really weren't that far off because they were the overall poll, and she won the popular vote by like 2 or 3%, and it was like the overall polls said that he was gonna or she was gonna win by it was like 4% or 5%. So, technically the polls really weren't that far off.
Right, but they must calculate in electoral college votes
But
that were
Yeah.
we have a thing over here called the silent majority. I don't know if you
Oh yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean by that.
yeah.
The,
They
the, the
they say
people
the same thing about the Trump
the
supporters.
polls often misread things because there are people
They
that will
do.
just
Here's the thing: what it comes down to every time, because it is almost in the United States split 50-50. It's whoever is more motivated to go out and vote.
that's
But
right,
right.
it's always going to be the same. You
right,
know, or not. I shouldn't say always because our country could go one direction or the other. You never know. But for the most part, it's always going to be. It has been for a long time 50-50. And the last time, the Trump supporters were way more gung ho about voting and getting him in there. Where this time you got people that are standing in 5-6 hour lines that are just so fed up with Trump being president that they're going to do anything. So that percentage of the people, along with the people that liked Trump and they're just so tired of
so
his
even
stuff.
if that's only like a 5% swing or whatever,
Right. Exactly.
it's enough to make the
Exactly.
difference, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you're catching a little shade here in the comments, Aphid.
Oh,
Nothing too
I'm sure.
bad.
I always catch shade in the comments, Smokesteve.
But
Georgia, any of those people have any right to come on here and take me up on any bet that they would possibly want on me
right,
being right or wrong. And Smokesteve, I'm sure, probably wouldn't mind having a little of that action himself.
but that being said, there is something to the fact that it's not over, until it's
No,
over.
oh, of course it's not. There could be something, like
Right.
they tried this last week with the whole, the whole Biden's son thing. Hold on, my
Wasn't it
computer's
weird the
frozen.
day after that I couldn't tweet for like 24 hours?
The whole Twitter was like that. I couldn't do anything either. We
But
could
the
talk to
guys,
each other in the messages, but that was it.
but other people were tweeting. Like I had shit going.
I know,
Like,
like the blue tick people were able to tweet. I know,
oh, okay.
but I don't know if
Fucking
anybody else
bastards.
was.
I got you.
What
Pretty
about
telling of the communism that's going to take place if the Democrats do win.
Like I
Famous
said,
quote
it's
will
not
be
going to be a
history.
good thing, but it's a pendulum. I didn't like the direction a lot of things went with Trump either, but I think that it was important because things were going so far in the other direction that it was nice to kind of push back some of that. It's hopefully Trump didn't ruin the Republican Party enough that they won't be able to come back from this, and there won't be room for some extreme third party, no matter what it would be, come up and take their place. Because I'm a fan of having Democrats and Republicans. I think that's a nice balance. Because I'm not for either one of them, but somewhere in the middle is how it usually pans out over the long run.
Yeah, it comes down to the fact that the whole wing of Democrats that are trying to out-liberalize each other, and then the whole side of Republicans who are trying to outdo each other in their conservativeness, like there has to be a little more central agreement on a lot of things because, you know, it's the outer edges I find that are really extreme, you know?
Exactly. Any extreme, I really don't care for.
Exactly.
Can I ask you about the Trump? It might be a bit old news now, but can I ask you about Trump coming back to the White House in the helicopter and the whole sort of what?
Supposedly,
I thought that was great. I thought that was brilliant theatre and brilliant, like.
Oh, he's good at theatre, isn't he?
Yeah, but how does that sell? How does that go in America? How does that?
Well, I mean, pretty much every single thing that happens is, and I mean everything, things that wouldn't normally be polarized.
Is it totally polarized at this point?
It's completely everything, and I mean every single thing. No matter what, at some point, somebody.
So you either hate him or you love him, and that's
exactly. There is no in between.
There's no in between.
Hardly any.
You're either with us or you're with the terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the side with Biden. Most of them are like, well, it's better him than him.
There's no.
Because watching that from over here, I thought that was just amazing. It's just brilliant. It's brilliantly done. It was like something out of like Top Gun or something. It was just mental.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
But it was great. It's great. That's what you want your leader to do. You want your leader to go, I've beat this. You can beat this. We'll beat this. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's funny.
We've got our leaders saying, "Oh, don't kill your granny. Don't go out and kill your granny."
Right.
And you've got your leader going, "I've beat it. You'll beat it. We'll beat it." That's leadership.
But did they beat it? They have hundreds of deaths. Did they beat it? I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, himself, he's.
Yeah, because he has the best medical care in the world.
Right.
Of course, but the other Americans got it.
I'm just talking about how he presented himself as a leader. But whether you agree with him or not, it's great leadership.
I used to like him, but I stopped liking him when he started to blackmail and attack Germany because of this pipeline. Then I stopped supporting him because I liked Trump, but after he went after Germany and tried to blackmail us, he's like every other president, like corporate, military complex owned person.
I think most of his foreign policy, at least as of late, is controlled by what's that guy's name? The Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, I think.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Yeah. Sorry to say it.
That's okay.
Pompeo is a motherfucker.
I don't care for him either.
It's not offensive at all.
Trump is nice. Trump has German roots. He's half German, anyway.
Yeah, it's Trump. It's Trump with an F on the end, isn't it?
Trump.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's Trump with an F on the end. He is actually German, isn't he? I think
German and I think Dutch and British mix. Several things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's a nice guy.
I think some of the Jewish have tainted that blood in his family line now.
No, it doesn't matter. If they love each other, I think his daughter converted to Judaism even. It doesn't matter. If they love each other, they can do what they like. The Jews are not. I thought about it, and actually the Jews are very successful people.
Man, that's one of the nicest things I think I've ever heard you say about that.
We have the problem. The problem with the Jews is our problem, not theirs.
Maybe.
My finger is hovering over the eject button. No, I'm kidding.
Hasn't been thought about it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're so successful, you know.
Hayden really got to you on Thursday.
No, he didn't. Hey, Manzi says, what can he take? Either it kills you or it doesn't. So, well, yeah, he does have some of probably the best doctors available. So they give him a certain combination of drugs for remdesivir and other stuff that maybe, there was a certain amount of luck with it. The guy could have fucking died. And of course, in all the liberal people are like, of course, fucking Trump got better. He's out right away. Of course. But I mean, the guy got fucking better quickly, man.
but my point, just looking at it from where I'm looking at it, it was just a great piece of leadership,
showmanship.
Just brilliant. I mean, it was like Hollywood, wasn't it? It was
right. Yeah, recently, as you know, Trump said, we're turning the corner, we're getting ahead of this thing, and then Joe Biden is like, he said we're turning the corner, it's getting worse. He's like, yeah. So to what you're saying, like Joe Biden might trying to be just a realist, but Trump is trying to, like Trump has said, he tries to be a cheerleader for the country.
On a primal level, who do you follow? The one that's going to lead you into battle, or the one that's going to run away?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? It's. I can see why it appeals to people in a very strong way. I can really see why it appeals to people.
If you don't listen to the mainstream numbers and all the other crap going on out there, the number of deaths has been cooked, just like the polls are cooked. I mean, the number of actual deaths due to just the virus by itself is not that many.
Martin, this is a perfect example of what I was saying, how everything was polarized. Even the numbers. Even the numbers are polarized.
Yeah.
Mask wearing is polarized.
I would be interested to hear what Joe had to say about that, because I think he's got an argument. I certainly think he's got an argument there. The numbers have been a bit confusing, to say the least.
I've been watching this stuff since I've been aware of the virus since. You look like you can hardly hear me. I've been aware of the virus since like the beginning of January, and there's several places that I've been following the numbers online over the course of this whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
And if you look at sometimes they show like, well, yesterday there was like, I don't know, I'll just throw a number out, 750 million cases worldwide, and then last night there was 850 million cases worldwide, but then the number of new cases shown was nowhere near that amount. So how are they getting these figures, and why are they giving them out? And it's been shown and said that the hospitals are getting paid extra money for claiming someone, well, yeah, it's a COVID death, when it's
is that right? The hospitals get paid.
That's what I've been hearing from many people, including my doctor, my family.
Okay,
doctor.
I don't know about that, but
hospitals make a lot of money off of putting a person on a respirator. That is an indisputable fact.
Right. Okay.
Right. But I mean, if you look at the numbers for the U.S., they say 8 million have had it. About 200,000 have died. So that's 1 in 40 people who've had it have died. What's that?
That's a lot. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's like
200,000 is a lot. Here we have maybe 5,000 or so. I don't know.
Right.
I don't believe in that, because they died with COVID, not because of COVID.
That is correct. Like if a nursing home gets it and it runs through a nursing home, an old folks home, whatever you guys call it, it runs through the whole population there. You might have a 40% mortality rate in the nursing home. And that happened quite a bit here in the States, because they didn't know I don't think they knew how much this thing could spread and how quickly it could spread amongst people. But yeah, also all of those people are in a place where they're essentially moved to because they're going to die there. So
I think the argument could be that they already were quite ill with other things, or very elderly, or very old. And
correct.
But
so it's very difficult to sort of. Was it actually the COVID thing that killed them, or was it just the fact that they were? Because I've been hearing recently in this country that the average age of people dying from COVID is 82, and the average age of people who die is 81. So, in a way, if you die of COVID, you've won.
It doesn't, yeah.
You see what I mean? It's like you're above the average age. So, like,
the thing with those.
I don't know. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know, but I have heard that.
Like if like the nursing home, let's say the nursing home had 100 people in the nursing home, and 10 of them died because of COVID within a month. Well, if on average 10 people die every month in that size of a nursing home, then you can't blame it on COVID. But if they don't, and you got a spike in the number of deaths at that one nursing home, well, then you could definitely, whether they're, you got to make that it's an argument that if is it worth destroying or really diminishing our economy to hold everything else back for those that large portion of these elderly that are gonna die anyway. That's a fair argument to have.
That's a really good point. And I actually heard a phrase, I think even just today, that normal figures are being made to look like abnormal figures.
Right.
As in, the norm. There will be a certain percentage of people who live in care homes who will die every day,
right,
every month, every week, whatever. But those figures are being reported as if they're abnormal figures, but they're not. They're just normal figures.
Right.
Huh.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. So,
is
that a fair comment? I don't know if
it's a tough thing to. Yeah, if somebody's old and they get COVID and then they die of a respiratory failure or something like that, then yeah, but so they're going to count that as one COVID death, obviously. But how can you not? I don't know. It's hard, like you said, it's hard to fucking really pinpoint it exactly.
It's very confusing, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think we're all a bit fucking confused.
Well, and nobody trusts any information they're getting right now.
What I know for sure is that here in my city, the hospital is empty. They have a special coronavirus section. It's empty. All these tents, they're empty. So they make a lot of money off of this shit. But other people don't get the treatments. Many treatments are delayed.
That's an argument to have, but then when the hospital gets filled up because everything's going up and down, and like here, there's some states where the hospitals are filled up right now. They have these tents, they haven't been used yet, but if they don't have those tents, you can't just throw up a tent in one night, and then all those people are going to be like, well, why didn't you prepare? Why didn't you have those tents ready? So it's easy to play Monday morning quarterback and be like, well, look at all these tents we have and all these places we got that aren't being used. But then in a couple months or in a couple weeks, you could be like, well, thank God they went through all those precautions and had that ready. Because people they'll lose the politicians will lose their spot because, they didn't do a good enough job. They didn't have it.
They should have
ready.
taken precautions to not allow unemployment to be the highest unemployment since 1945.
How are you going to do that?
Well, not allow this shit to, it's a flu. Flu exists all the time. You cannot put a country into lockdown and destroy the economy because of a flu. It's a virus where with 99.8% survival rate. It kills 0.02% of the people. It's like a flu. Okay? Fuck that.
Well, first of all, at the very beginning, nobody knew what was going on because nobody trusted the information we were getting from China. People saw what was happening in Italy, and people saw what was happening in New York. And if that happens everywhere, you're not going to be able to sustain that over a long period of time. You can't have a medical staff that's drained and has no protection equipment and reuses everything.
But on the other hand, is it not good if a part of the population dies? The country is overpopulated. In Germany, we have so many old people. You
could say that about anything, though. You could say, why worry about AIDS?
Yes.
Why worry about cancer? We got too many people.
It's nature. Nature takes care of things that are not normal. It's not normal people live to 95 years. Yeah? It's not normal.
How many other instances are you going to just accept that happen like this? What if next year we still got COVID and something new comes along, like another swine flu or another something like that? Are you still just going to be like, oh, it's just a 2% death rate?
I don't know.
And you get another one, and you get another one, and then, you have, you can't you can't do anything because there's so many of these. The hospitals are completely overrun with all these different things going on.
That's
So
true.
you got to take precautions and stay on top of whatever you can at every time. I mean, the flu wouldn't be nearly as bad if everybody took a flu shot, but people don't. People don't wear masks. None of these arguments would be having if we all were as precautious as we possibly could to spread it to other people. It's spreading because we're all careless.
Nathan, how's
humans.
this strike you?
I
How's
don't know.
this strike you? I haven't had a flu shot in about 15 years or more. I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick. I used to travel all across the country, every day, I was in constant movement all across the country for 10 plus years, and I never got sick once. And I haven't had a flu shot probably, like I said, 15, 20 years, 15, 16
Well, I
years.
guess that's proof enough for all of us. Stop caring about what flu shots or vaccines or anything, because
the thing is,
G.I. Joe went 15 years without getting it, and he traveled everywhere.
The thing of it is this is just another flu virus, a serious flu virus. But we've had the Asian flu, the Hong Kong flu back when. I mean, all these flus, and
Bird flu.
everything didn't get shut down because we had a flu, and people died from them too. Not as bad, but
yeah, but it is the flu virus a coronavirus?
Well, is the coronavirus engineered in a Chinese bioweapons lab funded by Biden,
No.
Obama, and
I don't know. I mean, as far as
by Obama.
Obama,
I mean,
yeah.
Any of that is irrelevant to the discussion.
So
anyway.
did Gates's society gave funds to lab. Fauci gave.
That's bullshit. If the Chinese wanted to do that, they would kill millions, not just a few 100,000.
Mm-hmm. It's
chemical weapons, and this shit is known very well, and they have a lot of knowledge in that field. They wanted to do something, they would do it for real, not like this.
It's an engineered flu virus. Manipulated. Who? It's been manipulated. The flu virus. This virus has been manipulated.
Possibly, yeah.
It's got combinations of AIDS virus, SARS virus in it. That's what was manipulated, man.
But not by the Chinese. No, I think it's rather by some others, but not by the Chinese. Well, they have no points. They want to make business.
Wuhan lab.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's I can think of 4 coronaviruses throughout history. I believe the Spanish flu, which was a coronavirus, SARS, MERS, and COVID-19. MERS has a 30% plus mortality rate, but it's a lot lower transfer rate than COVID-19. So these coronaviruses definitely have the potential to do a lot of damage. But, this one is what it is, I guess, right? Is that right? Does anyone familiar with all of those things?
Yeah, it's true. But you got to ask another question, okay? Think about it this way. If this flu is as bad as it's supposed to have been, et cetera, and how come if everything's shut down, locked down, all that stuff, how come, well, I don't know about other portions of the world, but how come you can go to a grocery store and there's food there? There's meat, foods, canned goods. Somebody has to be working to make all this stuff. I mean, there's not an endless supply to be pumped out of old goods. How come the food places haven't shut down?
Because they make them work there, even though there's been times when the COVID has just went through these meat processing plants.
I'll hit you with a different point. Specialized workers. How come nuclear power plants are unaffected? How come electrical power plants are unaffected? Sewage plants are unaffected?
Why would they be affected? The Taco Bell down the street's not been affected.
Would you actually go eat at the Taco Bell?
Yeah, I go eat at the Taco Bell.
You really trust the people in the Taco Bell to be in there and they're not picking their nose and wiping the taco shells before they give it to you?
That's always the case.
Well, yeah, it's always the case, but I mean, how could, back to the other one, nuclear power plants still function every day.
Why would a nuclear power plant shut down? It doesn't make any sense.
If they work in a closed lab, in a close proximity, if 1 or 2 people were suddenly to get sick in there, then everybody would be sitting there. How are they going to replace the workers in there?
Because they're probably all
overnight?
wearing masks and doing social distancing. Most
No, no,
businesses
no.
are.
Masks have no point in that.
Huh.
No.
Absolutely. There's no point in masks. None.
What they did in a lot of the nuclear power plants was they brought in temporary housing for the workers, and a lot of them had to stay on site and work their shifts because they are actually very essential. Like, not just essential, but, you know, fucking for real, keep the whole city going, you know? So they're not just the guys that are going in and throwing a mask on and working around each other. They are highly monitored and often had to be separated from their families for like 30 days at a time. Then they could go and hang and then quarantine and go back in, almost like they were like merchant marines. They would spend a long block of time at the power plant, then they could leave for a short period of time, then go back again after quarantine.
Like an NBA player.
Right.
But at least you have nuclear power plants. Here in Germany, we shut them down, all of them. Until 2023, all of them will be shut down. I don't know why.
What are you going to get your
I
power
have a
from?
very big one next to me, next to my city, is a very big one with 4 reactors. It will be closed down.
Where will you
No
get
one
your
knows
power
how to
from?
replace energy. No one knows. So at least you have your mind right on nuclear energy. At least, yeah?
Apparently,
Where do you get your power from then?
apparently it's going to be wind in this country. Have you heard this?
Yeah, we're gonna attack the neighboring country, I
Boris-
guess, one day.
Boris-
Again.
What his name is, Alexander Johnson or whatever, the Prime Minister, he made a speech the other day saying that in 10 years' time we're going to have it be entirely fueled by wind power.
Wind power. We have to fart a lot, huh? To
Apparently,
run these turbines.
yeah.
And bicycle to make dynamo, yeah? Make energy.
With the Shire, with hobbits in the Shire, aren't we?
Totally
Yeah.
idiots. Nuclear energy is the best thing that can happen to you. I mean, Germany wants the nuclear power.
I don't understand why he made that his big part of his speech the other day that we're going to be on wind power. No one gives a fuck about wind power at the moment. We've got more important things to worry about.
Fuck that shit. Nuclear power all the way.
Yeah, wind power is cool for supplemental. I mean, sure, it's a cool concept, maybe 5-10%, but you guys will have the half of the fucking ocean filled around England, and it would probably maybe provide 10% for the whole country, you know?
And also, I think because it's not constant, you need a backup supply as well in case the wind drops.
Of course.
You can't literally rely on it because you know if the wind goes, then everyone's kettle stops boiling, doesn't it?
Right.
It was weird that he made such a big thing of it. It was a big part of his speech the other day. Weird. What's that all about? Who cares about wind power?
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but I mean, there's a town near here that has when the windmill is running, it's massive, giant. It can power almost the entire high school, which is super cool for the time that the kids are at school, you know, if it happens to be a windy day. But who knows how much it costs to build that friggin' thing? I mean,
and also there's problems with it killing wildlife and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Birds.
Yeah. So you know, if you are a real environmentalist or whatever.
Yeah, but here in Germany they also rely a lot on water. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I don't know why we got onto wind power. I'd rather get back onto you playing House of the Rising Sun, Steve. I want to guess that you'd play it in A minor.
Correct.
Yes, good man.
Maybe in a bit after I have a few more, but
that's my tune-up song.
Oh, you play cool.
That's my tune-up song. Not very well, but that's my tune-up song. You know, when I pick the guitar up to just go some tune before I play a song, that's my tune-up.
It's a good one. Yeah, if anything's off, you'll hear it, and that's that progression of chords. Go ahead, Aphid.
I was gonna say the version by the Animals. That's my all-time favorite song.
That's the original, right?
Yeah, well,
I didn't know there was another version, Aphid. To be honest.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that have redone it since then.
Right, yeah. That's the one I think. when I'm playing it. Yeah, yeah.
Great tune, man. Classic. I guess it's about a whorehouse, right? In New Orleans.
I don't know. Makes it even better.
A house of sin, innit? Whatever your sin you choose,
Yeah, I mean,
it's probably available in that house. Yeah.
right. It is a cool tune. Yeah, I could go on all day. I mean, do they wake up and fucking? Is that the title? Is it because you're up all night there? It's the house where you see the rising sun. You know, because you're literally fucking awake. You know, who knows?
Maybe.
It was a song about a shooting gallery, man.
We've all been to a party round at someone's house where we've sat there and woke up. Well, not even woke. No, you're not woke up. We've sat there and watched the sunrise, and you've still been awake.
Right. And that's when you realize you fucked up.
You're more drunk than you probably should have got.
Or something else.
I was at went to New Year's Eve party about 1980, and I drank everything that there was to drink. I mean, wine, rum, you name it, beer, everything. I tell you not, I no lie here. I sat all night long holding that chair to the floor so it would not fly away and go into outer space.
That wasn't the beer that did that.
That was the mix, all of them.
Yeah, diesel runs windmills. That's funny. There's a town near here in this state that every couple of weeks a small to medium sized tanker full of diesel fuel comes in, and they load up for the power plant. It's a diesel run power plant, so they're burning, I don't know what, 50,000 gallons every 2 weeks to power one town. So like you said, if there was nuclear power, how much less diesel, how much less coal, whatever is being burned would be used. Problem with nuclear power is when there's a failure, it could be all at once, one catastrophic thing, you know? But besides that, and getting rid of the small amount of toxic, highly toxic shit, there's really no pollution, you know?
You don't need to get rid of it. You can, there are this, in every nuclear power station, there are these, I don't know what it's called, you know? These rods, yeah? You can reload them. You can reuse them several times. You reload this, and then after 5 or 6 times it's not reloadable, then you get rid of it. In Germany, you have a place where we bury it under the ground.
That's when you turn it into depleted uranium and kill people with it. God damn it, kill them all!
Don't it take?
Yeah, that's America, but Germany does not do that. We are a civilized country, and we just get rid of it.
Take millions a year. Deactivate or whatever, though.
Sorry?
Doesn't it take millions of years to deactivate or become?
Yes, but that's it. We just bury that and it's gone.
Right.
I forgot how it's called, this place. Enschede, I think. Enschede, maybe.
Yeah, it has.
I don't really know a lot about it.
They get buried.
Is that the cleanest form of energy then, really?
Yeah, it is, but they want to shut down all the stations. We have like 4 or 5 or 6 stations still running. They want to shut down everything prematurely. I don't know how they plan to do anything. Electric energy will cost maybe €2 a kilowatt or something. Idiots. Only the rich.
Basically, what they do is they boil massive amounts of water to create steam to then power turbines, which spin and create electricity. So if they can keep the radioactive material separate from the tens of millions of gallons of water that they're using, then essentially all the radioactive material does is provide heat to boil the water, which provides steam, and that's it. And they've gotten it to the point now where the water is essentially clean and reusable.
Yes.
So they keep reusing the same water. The only thing is, once that the heat generating power has left, even though there's still radioactivity in the whatever plutonium, uranium, they can't use it for that purpose. So I believe that's the waste.
Uranium.
Yeah, once it's gone past its usable stage or whatever, you just
correct.
Took it out or whatever.
Yeah, 5 or 6 times, but it takes like 20 years. You can use the same rods. And they need moderators. Moderators are a coal element.
Right.
And it regulates how deep it goes into the water and then how much energy is produced. I mean, the German nuclear power stations are one of the most modern in the world, yeah. Near
Right.
me is Philips.
Well, the most what? Sorry.
One. They
One
used
of
to
the
swim in the river.
One of the most
Not in-
advanced.
Yeah, advanced, yeah, modern.
Yeah.
I'm
So
alive,
what-
you know. I used to swim in this river next to the station.
Right.
So what's whatever, yeah.
So the water and the heat have a relationship in that the water keeps the heat controlled. Now, what happens in a meltdown is that I believe the water either boils or evaporates or goes away, something that the uranium burns basically through everything, and
Yes.
basically you can't put it out. So
Yes.
when it works as it's supposed to be working and the water is flowing and boiling and valves are opening and closing, it works perfectly. But when that
Yes.
shit goes awry and the uranium gets too hot and just gets into this state of uncontrolled heat, it's almost like an
Mhm.
explosion, and that's when
Talk about Chernobyl. But Chernobyl was a human mistake. They turned off every security mechanism that there was. So it was a purposeful, it was a terrorist act, actually. Yeah.
I imagine that the technology's moved on from then as well. Do you know what I mean? I guess they know how to deal with it a bit better than they did back then.
Yeah, also much better.
I guess
yeah.
I guess technology is a bit better now than it was.
It was also much better than Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Let me jump in here for a minute. Aphid Lips, Martin, Anna, and Steve, thanks for letting me on here. I want to drop out. Take it easy, everybody.
All right. See you later, G.I. Joe.
Speak to you, Joe.
Nice talking to you.
Take care.
All the best, man.
Bye.
Oh, I've got bigger. Don't like it.
Yeah.
There's the link in the comments. What else can we do here? Oh,
I think you should get the guitar out, Steve.
Yikes. This one's not good. All right, we'll go with the original. Yeah, this one's better. No, guitar, that's an intro thing now. It's, it is just to start at this moment in the show. I have a little more weed, though. No, Biscuit, that's cool. No, Graham. It's got to be a chill night tonight. I got that feeling.
You're gonna lose me not too much longer.
There you go.
I got a big old
Yeah,
stinking
also
dinner
it's,
to cook.
it's like 1 o'clock, past 1 o'clock. But I will be with you a bit longer, and then soon I will just.
Cool. What are you making tonight? Wiener Beaner?
Excuse me?
No, I was talking to Aphid Lip about his extravagant dinner plans.
No, okay. I got an orange roughy fillet that I'm gonna do it all on the grill.
Nice.
I got some butter and lemon on it, some seasons, and then I got a couple tuna steaks that I'm gonna do honey lime glaze on, and then I got some shrimp that I'm doing a hoisin soy honey sauce, and they got ginger sprinkles on them right now. Then
You just cook the tuna, sear the tuna on the outside, leave it rare in the middle,
yeah,
right?
well, I yes and no. I mean, I do cook it a little bit longer than probably you'd be happy for.
You're not cooking it to a can of fucking Starkist, right?
No,
I mean, it's
no, but
Bumblebee?
Just just not everybody here. The polite way to say it is not everybody here is into the raw center of the fish look, and I don't mind it. I do the same thing with salmon. I don't like cook it to a crisp, but I
right.
probably cook it longer than most people would be happy. Most people that know about cooking salmon.
Salmon, you want medium rare, just a little opaque in the middle.
Right.
You're not into it. That's cool. No
But
worries.
The tuna, I love. It's just some butter, some lime juice, and honey.
Beautiful.
Just
Where do you get orange roughy?
At the grocery store here. It's hard to
kidding.
come by anymore. So there's only one place. There's one grocery store that carries it. But I did that, and I made a tinfoil pouch and cut up some lemons and some butter and some seasoning. And I'm gonna throw that on there because I'm gonna grill it all.
Right. Yeah, Aphid's cooking hour. That would be cool to film.
I did several live leak cooking videos.
Right.
I made
Cooking say, I guess. Cook say.
yeah, cook say. That's right. I did some wontons and crab rangoon, homemade,
Wow.
and then pork steaks. Get ready for protest. Pork
cook
steaks.
say.
Pork steaks. Most
Mhm.
people don't know about pork steaks.
What is that?
It's like a fatty part of the pig. It's pork, obviously.
Ah,
But
sounds
it's got a
German.
little more fat on it.
Is that the one with the circular bone in it?
Sometimes it has a bone in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I've
it's
seen
definitely
that.
more fat than like a pork chop would be.
Sure.
There's definitely
That
more.
sounds German. We love that kind of stuff.
The
Well,
rump, innit? It's the rump, innit? It's the back.
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it is.
Mm.
Can hold up
But
to a little longer.
if you cook it right, man, it's so good though. Even
Nice.
the fat, man. If you get some barbecue sauce on a burnt piece of pork fat, I mean, to me, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been good with the ribs. Every time I try ribs, I fuck it all up, man. With anything like
Well,
that.
I'll tell you. Do you got one of those instant pots?
No.
Oh, because I found that I can cook a rib, but the surefire way is those new instant pots, and it's a pressure cooker,
Yeah.
and you cook it in there, and you only have to do it for like 20-25 minutes. With
No grill at all?
No.
Or
You take it out afterwards, and then you throw it on the grill to get a crust on it.
Nice.
So and I'm sure you could do it another way. Like you could slow cook it in the oven at like 250
Sure.
for like 2 hours, and then do the same thing.
Yeah, a buddy of mine used to cook them in Pepsi, and then he would grill them. He'd cook them for 2 hours in a bath of Pepsi, and then
Yeah.
grill them, and they were dark and sugary. Oh,
I've heard of that because it just brings the sugar out, doesn't it? That's
Sure.
what
it's phenomenal. Then you char it up at the end. It's good shit, man. What do you got there? What is that you're messing with, Martin? You got other way. There you go. The fuck is that thing?
Tobacco.
All right. Thought it was a drink. I'm like, what does he have? A pouch of booze?
No. There's my drink.
I got you. A little rosé.
I look like I'm at a wedding.
Yeah, right.
None of those going on right now.
Ooh, that's nice. Get this opened here. Get a little exhaust fan. Is that too loud? Can you guys hear that exhaust fan?
Yeah, but it's all right.
Hey?
Right. Nothing. You're good.
Is that from me or from you? That's from you, right?
Martin, are you the guy on Twitter that uses like characters and stuff to spell out Martin? No. How'd you come across this show?
When you say what do you spell out characters?
No, like how did you find out about this show right here that you're watching?
Through Richie Allen,
Oh, through Richie Allen.
I think.
No, there's a Martin on I think Twitter or maybe it's Live Leak that uses like shapes and stuff to spell out Martin. So I thought maybe that was you.
No. I'm following you now. I follow you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You're one of the few. Thanks.
No, I don't go in for all these what do they call them? Like handles or whatever.
I don't spend much time on anything anymore.
I'm just not. So you'll find me. You'll find I'm following you. Yeah. Because I was going to ask you actually. Have you done any more conversations with Graham?
No, me and Smokesteve were just talking. I need to do something else. The guy right there, Greg Topple, he hinted at wanting to do one with me. I'd love to sit down with him and chew the fat. I like, I used to do a live show on Live Leak, before they stopped hosting live shows on there, and that was my favorite part about doing those was interviewing people and having different people on and talking about different topics and stuff like that.
Oh, well, now you know that I'm following you on Twitter. Can you send me links to that? Because I'll listen to them. Yeah.
Well, you can't. Unfortunately, I do have them. I was thinking about maybe re-uploading them to my. I got some of them to my
Right,
H
okay.
Lip YouTube account, but unfortunately, you can still see them on Live Leak, but you cannot play them, which is. I would have downloaded them. You know, it's
Oh, it's
really
so
unfortunate.
sad.
Right.
But my videos too. I had hundreds of videos that I made, and they're all gone. You can see them, but you push the play button and nothing happens. I don't blame Hayden. I mean, it's he needed the space, I guess, and it was too expensive.
Sounds like you do a bit.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, not anymore. I just hang out here on Saturday night with Smokesteve.
Anna, what is that? A camel?
Yeah, I was in Tunisia, Africa,
Tunisia.
10 years ago.
Is it for cream? Like, do you put cream in there and pour
No,
it in coffee?
that's an ashtray.
Oh,
Ashtray.
That's the most important bit, Steve.
Allahu Akbar.
Look at that.
I just ordered a drink from upstairs, and I'm getting good
You ordered
response.
That's
Good
to
response.
be honest with you. That's another reason why I'm going to be getting off of here soon is because
I envy you because you can order drinks. I have only this left. That's it.
Oh.
What about your bottle?
Yeah, a bit of that, but very
Too
little.
much.
Oh, that should be all right. I mean, it's what, 2 o'clock in the morning there?
Germany, 1:21.
Nah.
So far off.
Very,
you
very
like-
early.
I mean, a lot of people would think this is sacrilegious, but you could mix a little of that Johnny Walker with a little Coca-Cola on the rocks.
Don't have Coca-Cola. I have to, after I finish with you, I go to the train station. 10 minutes over here, and I buy something to drink. It works 24 hours.
How far is that from where you live?
10 minutes where I have to walk, and they get me something to smoke. Something real, not this.
What are you getting at the train station?
Mm-hmm. Everything. Alcohol and some things to smoke.
Oh, wow, cool. The legal stuff or illegal? Or you don't want to go there? Everything. Wow. Oh, jeez. All encompassing.
A little
I
mouth.
have a balanced diet.
Shut up, Nathan. Oh, shit.
One question. When is the American election, actually?
November 3rd.
Ah, okay, then I have to leave the town because all the Americans in this town will go crazy. Huh?
Do you think
Yeah,
Those
I was-
Americans.
do you think
It's a
Trump's gonna
Tuesday.
Win, Anna?
Excuse me?
Do you think Trump's going to win?
I don't look. I know I've said it 100 times, but for me, it depends on who is the one who sponsors the president. Yeah. If the military-industrial complex continues to control the president, doesn't matter who it is.
It has nothing to do with the people that vote.
I don't want. Biden is an asshole. Yeah, Biden is. I think he doesn't know where he is and who he is at all. Dementia, everything here is rotting. Yeah. So compared to him, Trump is maybe better. If it was Hillary Clinton, I don't know, but he is totally. And Obama also. Fuck Obama.
Wait, so you like Hillary more than Biden? Is that what you mean?
At least she seems to have some, I don't know, how should I say it, some knowledge, some experience. Like she held many positions. But I don't know, what he talks makes no sense to me. My English knowledge is not that bad, right? So I can understand it, but he talks just common shit. There's no content in what he says to me, yeah?
Yeah, I hear you. He's just rambling on. He doesn't make
Because
any
I'm not
back-
American, so I cannot say anything about your elections or your opinions and choices. Yeah? It's up to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could say all you want.
What pisses me off is that Trump and his administration put pressure on Germany because of this Nord Stream pipeline. I don't like that, and I hope that it doesn't repeat anymore. Because it is only like the Soviet Union, yeah? Putting pressure on Germany to do what you like, yeah? That's not good. We have to look after ourselves. After getting out of nuclear energy, we need this gas from Russia.
Sure. You feel like you're
We need,
being.
to occupy, we need to occupy Poland again because they have cheap coal. There's two options, yeah?
So it seems like you're being squeezed from both sides.
Our own choice.
Uh-huh.
I am for nuclear energy, but no one asked me. Yeah? It is expensive. I pay 70 euros a month for electricity. It's a lot.
Well, $2, you know, what, $2.05 a day or something like that. That's to have power and lights. What is that?
It used to be €1.30. Now it's 2. So it's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. It's all relative, though, you know. To me, that doesn't sound like that much, but for you it is. So relativity is everything. Aphid may have had a slight emergency. I noticed he had his headphones off and took off abruptly.
I hope I didn't insult him in any way.
No.
No, we have a nuclear power station next to our city. It's called Philipsburg. It has 4 reactors, very big. And when it worked, it paid €1.30 for a kilowatt hour. Yeah. Now you pay €2. That's the difference.
How old is the plant?
1989.
I think they usually say 25 to 30 years is the limit on those things.
It was modernized 7 years ago, and it's Germany, you know.
Uh-huh.
When we do something, we do it right.
Yeah, I think here it's either 25 or 30 years, and they either have to be decommissioned or completely rebuilt, basically.
In England, there was no very old one. I forgot the name. In England, it was a very old one. The oldest in the world. Excuse me?
You should do that with humans.
Yeah. It worked for 50 years.
Decommission them or
You kept it on for 50 years, so
retest them or something.
whatever, yeah.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Right.
We take that.
You get your drinks ordered, and I have to drink my steak here.
You got no ice there, Steve?
Just
And
yeah. Yeah, it's hot. Extra ice. Funny. It's probably loud as a motherfucker. I had it right in front of the microphone. Point taken. You have your little camel. That's cute. Right on. Right on.
You know what?
What is that, anyways, Martin? Is that rosé? Was I right?
It is rosé. Well spotted, mate. Well spotted.
All right, cool. Nice.
okay, okay. Do you have in England also this drink called Hugo? Hugo is mint and elderflower and wine. It's a mix. It's
I've tried elderflower wine. I've tried that. Yeah.
Yeah, Hugo.
Yeah.
That's how we call it.
Nice.
But anyway, I don't know.
Is that a German thing? Is it?
I don't know. We have it here. If it's German, I don't know. It's in Lidl. You have Lidl too, right?
I've tried elderflower wine. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know the shop Lidl? Lidl, the shop. I write it in the chat, right? One moment. I think you have it in England, right?
Yeah.
The shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have it. If you look, they have it. I think.
Lidl. Lidel. Lidl.
Yeah.
It's
everywhere.
I think.
Even in Bulgaria, it's everywhere in Europe.
Okay. Cool.
Cheap and shitty shop, but
Yeah.
they have good sausages.
There it is. Lidl. I see. Cool. Right on.
I like the sausages. Most of all.
I've been to Germany twice.
Where?
I've been to Germany twice, right?
Yes, and where? Can we ask?
I've been to Berlin for a weekend, and I've been to Munich.
Munich, Oktoberfest, yeah? Drinking and so on.
And I loved it. I loved it both times. I loved the place. I loved the people. I loved everything about it, apart from one thing: food was shit.
What the fuck? You're a British guy? What is your food like, man? Sorry, but
Unless I was just going to, maybe I just went to the wrong places.
what did you eat? Kebab.
Just
Turkish
sausage, lots of sausage and
Yeah,
chips.
it's the best thing in the world. I could eat sausage for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Maybe I just went to the crappy touristy places. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, shove sausage up your ass. When you
But
sleep.
I loved everything about it. I loved everything about it apart from the food. Yeah,
Then you didn't have the proper stuff.
yeah. I clearly didn't go to the right restaurants, did I?
If you come to Stuttgart, we have this awesome. It's not sausage. It's a bacon thing. Like it's Schwarzwälder Schinken, Black Forest, salami, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Very good. Very thin slices.
the only word I remember learning from school is Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
What is that word? Please excuse me.
Black Forest Cherry Gatto.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Okay, sounds better. When someone rapes German language, I feel like you in my eye or something.
But yeah, I love Germany. Absolutely love Germany. Everything about it. Absolutely love everything about it. Apart from the food. Food was crap.
Give me a call. I pick you up with my car on the airport. But you drive then. Because
I'll come to Germany. You take me out to a nice restaurant. We'll go for a nice meal somewhere. Yeah.
I will cook. Don't need restaurants.
Okay.
I can cook. Wow, I can make very good stuff. You go crazy. And the freezer is full of.
You ever been to Germany, Steve?
No,
Excuse me?
no, I have not. Mexico and Canada are the only foreign countries I've ever been to.
Right. Okay. Yeah. What's Mexico like?
It was awesome. I got pretty good weed from a couple different people. It was a wonderful time.
Priorities. You've got to get your priorities right, mate, haven't you, when you go abroad? Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
If you come to Germany, I promise you also I know where to buy good weed too. I don't smoke, but I know who sells good weed.
I can imagine literally stepping over the border like that and then going, right, where can I get some weed from? Right.
You know, in Germany, they come to you. It's very funny. When you're in Germany and you're in a club, it's black people. It's black people, yeah, doesn't matter. They come and they say, do you need something? Do you need something? Or
They cover their mouth like that? Isn't that more suspicious?
It's really funny. I'm like, what do you want?
Sorry, Steve, I interrupted, mate. Mexico. What's Mexico like?
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
It was good, man. I did a resort on the beach for 10 days or so. It was epic. Beautiful, awesome. Great nature, beautiful swimming, unlimited cocktails, good weed. That was
Yeah, of course. The main part.
A friend of mine went to is it Cancun? Call it Cancun.
Yeah. This was close to Cancun in that area.
In New Year, because it's one of the first places that the sun comes up on New Year's Day or whatever. You know, because of where it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. So that would be about 6 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. It's a beautiful place, man. Great place. Cancun, Cozumel, Playa del Carmen. A lot of people from Europe go there on vacation because it's fun. It's nice. But you know, these Mexican drug gangs are kind of seeping into all the areas of the country. So I don't know if I'd want to go back now. It's not like it was when I went. You know, things are different, man.
Really? Is it?
Oh yeah. Hey, Aphin's back. What's up, buddy?
Sorry, I looked out the window. I saw my mom, so I'm gonna take off out of here. But it's always good talking to you guys.
No problem, man. Have fun.
Okay, see you. Bye. Take care.
All right.
Nice to speak to you. All the best, man.
Right on. His mom was there. Weird. All right, cool.
Hey, what the fuck? My mom is not allowed to come into my apartment. Anyway.
My mum wouldn't even understand what was going on if I showed her this. If I showed her this on YouTube tomorrow, she'd go,
Yeah, some crazy German speaking shitty English. Unintelligible. Half German, not even fully German, but anyway, isn't it, huh? Yeah. At least you understand me. It's already good. 10 years of English in school, not wasted.
Exactly.
10 years. We have to learn this for 10 years. There's no choice. You simply start and you learn English. That's it.
Oh, that's good though. So you speak 2 languages pretty well. I speak 1, so 4. There you go.
Bulgarian. My father's from Bulgaria. Russian. Studied Russian. German and English. Bit of French.
Yeah, you Martin, you're just an English guy or what?
Yeah.
But English is the most important.
We don't have to learn any other languages. We just go and conquer the other countries. That's how we
Yeah, like in 1941.
learn the fucking language.
Sorry.
No, it's terrible, really, because we don't learn because we don't need to, because everyone speaks English. We don't need. So
Please
we
don't
do a little.
history bait me.
I did a little bit of German and a little bit of French at school, and then that's it. And then, but we don't need to because everyone speaks English. So, but
Not
then,
everyone.
then you feel a bit lazy because it's like you've learned how to speak my language. I can't speak to you in your language. You can speak to me.
Why not? You learned German. Why don't you speak German now? I don't understand it. You learned it in school.
Because I did it for like 2 years at school, 1 hour a week for 2 years.
Yeah, what the fuck? I learned French for 2 years and I speak French.
I've not used it ever since. So
oh, too bad. Okay.
That's the thing.
I'm not taking history bait now.
Entschuldigung. I remember that. Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung, yeah. Sorry.
No, excuse me, I think it is. Does it? Oh, sorry.
Same,
Yeah.
Yeah, Entschuldigung. Yeah, uh-huh. You know what please? Please? What please means? Na, Dankeschön is thank you. Dankeschön. Vielen Dank, yeah. And then bitte. Bitte is please.
I just remember that from the song, obviously. Featured in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Great movie.
Good reference. Good reference. Yes.
No comment.
What a film. What a film.
You didn't like it, Stuttgart? Anna?
I don't know. I don't like anything that makes fun of Germany.
No, fucking Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a classic from the 80s, man. You gotta watch that.
Why is
I don't know.
Why would you not like that? Why?
Anna, how old are you, Anna?
Excuse me?
Your age approximation? What
Don't
century?
ask a woman about how old she is, but I will tell you 34.
34. Okay, so yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I have seen it, but I don't remember because mostly when I watch movies, I'm drunk. So it's next day. I think I know it.
Gone into the ether. I hear you.
I have to watch again. What I watched last night was Falling Down. I like this movie. You know, Falling Down with this angry guy who eats everyone.
Yeah, I saw a funny meme recently. It said, when you're a teenager, falling down made no fucking sense. And now that you're an adult, you're like, oh yeah, that makes total fucking sense now. All right, now I see why he went fucking crazy and just basically literally lost his shit, you know?
Yeah, I'd kill them all. That's it.
Right.
I didn't. I just got my money and that's it.
Yeah, I know cup of tea, but we have to get a reference of age so we know approximately what she would know.
I know everything.
You know everything.
German. So she is German. You know, it was a tough place to live.
Oh, you didn't know much about some stuff, but you can't know everything, you know.
Well, she's a chemist. She worked in a chemical weapons program of East Germany. I think so. We never talked about it, but I think so.
Mustard gas.
After 1990, she left Germany and was outside of Germany for 8 years because there was some court proceedings and she just waited out. It all simmers down.
Yeah.
remember that we lived outside of Germany in Austria. I was in Austria actually. They have an Austrian accent. So if a German hears me, he knows I don't speak like a German, but like an Austrian. Yeah.
Like Schwarzenegger?
Like someone from Vienna. It's the Vienna type.
Like the Terminator?
Mozart. Mozart. He was from Vienna.
Who?
Mozart. Was he from Vienna?
What's that? No, Salzburg. Salzburg is in the middle of Austria. Austria is a small, like quite tiny country. It's in the middle. It's the Alps, the mountains. Yeah. Vienna is quite flat. It goes towards Hungary already and Czech Republic and so on.
Is this correct, Anna? John Grammaticus says that ambulance is Krakenwagen. Is that how you say ambulance?
Wagen, yeah. It's an E instead of the O. It's one word.
Okay.
Krankenwagen, yeah.
Yeah, but then you have cool words like zeitgeist.
Right.
Zeitgeist, yeah. Zeitgeist is.
What does that mean? Zeitgeist. Explain what zeitgeist means.
Doesn't that mean an entire style, like your way of thinking, your mind?
No,
No.
I don't know what it means.
It's a time you live in. I think
It's
it's
the way of things or something, isn't it? It's just how things are.
Yeah. Similar, yeah.
Have you seen the movie Zeitgeist?
Me? No.
Martin, you have.
Yeah.
That's a good mindfucker, man. I think that guy did a pretty good job just asking questions.
It's an interesting film, isn't it? It's an interesting film. Whatever you think of it, it's worth a watch, isn't it? You know?
Exactly.
I watched the Iron Eagle.
I was brought up a Catholic, so the whole religion thing sort of blew my mind a little bit.
You're Catholic, right. Okay. I'm Protestant.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
No. I'm not. I'm neither. But just the religion thing was a very interesting thing for me. Well, that's a bit weird, you know. And then it makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're talking about, they had the pictures of Christ or whatever with the halo behind his head, and how they can bring it back to Ra, the sun god, that was worshipped hundreds, thousands of years before Christ. And there was so many days that lined up in the Roman Catholic calendar that actually coincided with pagan days from prior to Catholicism, you know. So clearly there was carryover, you know.
And once you see it, it makes total sense, doesn't it? It makes complete sense where it's all come from, and there's nothing wrong with being a Christian if that's how you choose to live your life or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? But it's better to understand where it's come from, isn't it?
No, I don't say that Jesus Christ did not exist. Maybe he existed, and I respect him, but I don't respect the church organization. It's bullshit. We don't need no one to connect me to God. Yeah, if I want to be with God, I can communicate with Him directly. I don't need a priest or a church for that. Yeah, I think this is what I don't like.
I would very much agree with that. Yeah. I think you need to make your direct.
I have not done it because I'm too busy getting high drunk.
You need to make your own direct connection, don't you?
Yes. Exactly. If I was sober one time, I could make this connection, but I'm not. When I get sober one day, I could do it, I guess.
Hi, Dan and Banana, by the way, from the chat. I'm going to keep the show going, guys. I'm just going to run out for a quick step because the liquid is getting to me here, but I'll be back shortly. Can we do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let me see here. What can I do?
How's the rising sun?
No, I got to run outside, but I'm going to see if I can do something here. Mute, and mute myself. All right, we're back. They're still muted. Oh, shit, Dana, that sucks. Dude, I'm fine, Derek. Dude, I had to piss. There's a lot of liquid, not a lot of alcohol, but a lot of liquid in there. And I am drinking a little bit of a cocktail, too, my brother.
I'm here. Everything's good.
All right.
I also had to empty my nuclear reactor a bit.
All right, cool. We're all back.
Reloading the nuclear reactor, part 1.
Derek, I just had to piss, man. I can drink, dude. I just don't drink the heavy stuff much. Could have learned
why
something from. Because I don't like to. It doesn't make me feel right inside. If I drink more than 2 or 3 vodka drinks a week, I feel off. So
I drank all of this from yesterday to today. Plus 10 years.
yeah, and you're around 10 years younger than me. Maybe when I was your age, maybe I was a little more prone to do shit like that. But you know.
So this nasty bug, I have to kill it.
Oh, you got a bug? Catch it.
Yeah.
Catch a bug. Bring that fucker over. Put him on camera. Could be.
It was. They stink. They stink. I don't know how they call it. It's quite long with such claws.
Long with claws. What the fuck?
It's like a
centipede.
Yeah, something like that. Yes. Anyway, it may rest in shit now. I feed it tomorrow with pigeons. I feed pigeons here regularly, so.
Pigeons.
I love pigeons, yeah. Sorry. Also, I can stroke them and they come here. And they're quite tame.
On your windowsill?
Yeah, they're quite tame. They come in my hand. I can stroke them with the water and so on. It's only 3 or 4, not many, but they know me and I know them. They come here and very sweet, yeah.
Gnosis sect. Interesting.
That's a bit deep. That's a bit deep, isn't it?
Hi, what?
Elf boy. Hi, Elf boy.
Yeah, fair play to you, Elf boy. But, it's a bit deep.
Looks like possibly Lord of the Rings character. I can't tell. I don't know. Cool, though. Dana Banana popping in over here. Also deep. Sorry to hear that, Dana. I'm guessing that's Dana. Her picture there, looking good, Dana. Cup of Tea said we could have learned something, as though Martin, when I muted the show, you were about to drop some heaviness, but sorry about that. Had to do it, dude.
No.
And Dippy Derek here. What the hell is Stella whiskey? Is that a brand? And weed, I feel fine. Stella whiskey.
I don't know. I drink everything, unless it's not. I drink almost everything, but not antifreeze and window cleaner.
Do you like bourbon?
Excuse me, what?
Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, bourbon.
Everything.
Right.
I like everything.
I bet he's got nothing but booze in that fridge.
I got beer.
Just full of booze, that fridge.
It's full of meat.
Another fridge upstairs with food in, but that fridge is just full of booze. I bet
I have 2 fridges. One is my food and my alcohol. The rest is like a complete freezer. It's full with the remains of my ex-lovers. Lamb meat.
You're crazy. Yeah. Frankly, we needed the backup fridge recently. We got a new fridge, and the whole changeover time, we had to put everything down here. It was nice. So, but the second fridge, dude, it's awesome. I'm telling you.
No. You just look like a man who's got a fridge full of booze.
Yeah, I do.
Me? Yeah. That was a joke. I brought the food. I freeze all the food. I cook a lot and I freeze portions for later. Yeah, I don't have that many alcohol in the fridge because it takes away the place. I cool it down. I want to drink it. Doesn't stay sits there for the entire week. Yeah, I want to drink. I cool it down and then drink it. But
Yeah,
I
but you
keep
always keep beers in the fridge, right?
yes, but not. For example, that one not very cold because I have some water. Wash it down with water. Yeah, so it's not. I need the place really for my food. I have a lot of food. Yeah, meat.
I hear you.
On Saturday evening, it's everything minus 50%. So we have to check all the shops and buy everything that's minus 50%. Yeah, chicken and the beef and the lamb and everything. Yeah.
Do you mean half price?
Yes.
Yeah,
The price of everything, like, and check where you get it cheaper. Yeah.
You probably only buy halal food, probably, right, Anna?
Me? Well,
I'm kidding. Of course you don't.
I buy only pork.
Yeah, cool.
Chicken. I love chicken. I can make KFC style chicken. I
No
stir
way.
fry it. Stir fry, make a coating. It tastes better than KFC.
That's
Makes sense.
not stir fried though. You're talking more like pan fried.
No, you take a pan, yeah,
Yeah,
some oil,
yeah.
and then you coat the chicken with flour and all the necessary spices, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep marinating, then pick the flour, you fry one time, you take out, then you fry a second time, take out, put it on paper so that all goes away, and it's ready. It's very good, very crispy.
Interesting. Yeah.
I can make a video about it maybe, yeah. Very big pan, ceramics, very big like that.
I have to. You know what, guys? I'm thinking the show's coming to an end here.
I see.
I'm getting a phone call I have to take, and it doesn't look like we're having any other guests, so maybe we'll make it a short one tonight, if you folks are cool with that.
See you.
It was good to see everybody else here, and thank you for coming out. We'll be here next Saturday, and goodbye.
Nice to speak to you.
Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Martin.